What's up, everybody? E-Rock the Red here, bringing you episode 7 of Gaming News Weekly. As always, let's jump right in with our new releases from last week. First up on the list, we have Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. This came out on October 16th for the Nintendo Switch. This is that AR remote control car Mario Kart toy, basically. It's a remote control car that you control with your Nintendo Switch. You see what your car sees, and you build tracks in your home, basically, if you have the room. It retails for $100, so I don't know how many people are buying this, because, you probably need 2 of them to have a blast. I'm sure you could play against a computer or whatever, but, the fun looks like this would be playing against your friends in some room somewhere. So yeah, not your usual video game, but looks like it would be a lot of fun. Next up, we have Amnesia Rebirth. Came out for PC and PS4 on October 20th. I had a chance to play this game earlier this week. I've only played for about 2 hours now because I had to take a break. This game was freaking me out. The sounds, the music, the setting, just all those little things are put together really, really well to create a very suspenseful story and horror game. I definitely recommend checking this out. I got a review coming out hopefully next week on this if I could get some more playthrough done. But I'm having a hard time bringing myself back just because I was really freaked out. Maybe I should start playing during the day. There was a huge list of indie games that came out last week, but I want to talk about Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. This also came out October 20th. This is a standalone. You don't need to own Doom Eternal to play this game. A standalone game using the Doom Eternal engine. Now, basically, it is a continuation of Doom Eternal. It's just new missions, new locations, new enemies. There's an increased difficulty. So if you enjoyed Doom Eternal and want to get back in that world, this is your chance. The DLC is priced really good for basically what's, a new Doom game. Along with, there will be a second DLC coming out in the future that will continue the story as well. So if you're looking for a reason to get back in there, or if you've never played this and want to just check it out, this is your chance. All right, let's get into our news of the week. Not a ton of news this week as we're kind of in the middle before the next generation change, but we got a lot of fun stuff this week. First of all, we got a ton of Halloween events for all your favorite video games. Thought it would be fun to do a quick roundup going through some of the bigger events that are coming up this Halloween season. So let's take a look at our first one, Hyperscape. If you're a hyperscaper, ooh, that's fun to say. If you're a hyperscaper, you have this to look forward to October 20th through November 2nd. The world is dark. You get to play in this night world. There's a lot of new cosmetics, some new game modes. Definitely looks like a lot of fun. Adds an extra flair to this already crazy world of Hyperscape. Next up, we have some fun stuff from Apex Legends. This starts October 22nd, goes through November 3rd. This is the Fight or Fright event with Shadow Royale. Shadow Royale is a game, basically, when you die, you get turned into a shadow, and, you could help out your teammates and mess with the other team. Looks like a lot of fun. Introducing a bunch of new skins. There's a new prize track. All 24 items from last year's event will be available during this. So get in there, turn some people into shadows, and get some dope new skins. The next big Halloween event we have is The Haunting of Verdansk for Modern Warfare. This started on October 20th, goes through November 3rd, and it includes a ton of stuff. 16 trick-or-treat rewards you get for playing. There's new Haunted Night version of Verdansk with a bunch of new Warzone modes, bunch of new multiplayer modes that sound like a ton of fun. In addition to all that, it also has purchasable bundles with Saw and Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ton of really cool stuff. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm eager to get in there this weekend and mess around in there. Can't wait. Next up, Halloween at Rocket League. From October 20th through November 2nd, they're giving out Ghostbusters themed items. In addition to a couple new play modes, you can get in there. They're bringing back the Ghostbusters car. Free to play. No reason not to. And last but not least, we have Fortnite Halloween. Fort Nightmares Midas's Revenge runs from October 21st through November 3rd. This has the return of Shadow Midas. Basically, when you're eliminated, you turn into a shadow and you can haunt the living in a bunch of ways. Sounds really cool. There's a bunch of new cosmetic items. And also, there's a in-game concert from J Balvin. Whoever that is. I think it's an awesome idea to have an in-game concert, especially now when we're not having real concerts. So get in there and haunt some people. In addition to all these, there's also Halloween events from Overwatch, Animal Crossing, Borderlands, Pokemon Go, Destiny 2. Check it out. All right, now into my favorite weekly segment lately, talking PS5. The PlayStation 5 UI was revealed recently, and it looks beautiful. Every week I'm getting more and more excited for this system. Let's go over some of my favorite features from the UI reveal. First thing I need to mention, how fast and responsive everything is. Everything looks super smooth when going in between games or going between these cards. And what these cards are, it's a number of things. First of all, they track the progress of certain objectives, trophies. Basically, if you're like me and you're a trophy hunter and you need to collect a certain amount of things, it'll tell you you've collected 54 of these things. And, at some points it'll tell you what you need to do in order to finish a trophy and how long it's going to take to complete certain objectives, such as trophies or other things. Really cool idea for those. And a lot of times, they'll have an option to give you walkthroughs or hints. Now, I'm not certain. I believe this may be a PlayStation Plus exclusive for the hints. They did mention that. But even if you get stuck in a game and you want to get shown a hint, you can pin it to the side of the screen and watch the walkthrough up to a point where they stop the spoilers, basically. So, like, if you don't want to see a spoiler in the story, it will stop it there, or it will tell you that there's spoilers, or it will even just censor the spoilery part. It's really, really cool, real intuitive. The other thing that I thought was awesome was the voice chat. You're able to just jump in and out of voice chat with different parties. You could set up different parties, so the parties aren't the same that they used to be. You could set up different parties for different games, different groups, and you could jump right in and out of them. Really, really cool. Another thing I liked, if your friends are in a party and they're playing a specific game, you can join that party and jump directly into that game if you have it. So if they're in a match of, anything, you can just jump right in with them as long as there's, space available and that sort of thing. The other thing that I thought was really cool was the screen sharing thing that they did. So if you're playing PlayStation, you're playing a game, and your friends are playing another game, and you just want to chat with them, you can watch what they're playing, and you could pin it like a picture-in-picture. You could pin it right into the bottom of your screen and watch their game while you play another game. I thought that was very, very interesting. Just so many cool things. Too many to really get into here. I definitely recommend going and watching the UI reveal, the full video, if you're at all interested in it, because they do go into some other stuff. Another few things that we learned. The PlayStation Store is going to be completely integrated into the system now. There's no more going to the store and browsing through there. It's all in one. And regarding the store, Currently, they just removed PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PSP games from the store. So, no more buying those through the current system or through mobile. They're pretty much just digital versions of them are just going away. Another thing that I thought was really cool, they did, there was a mention of the PlayStation Fan and how it will, they'll update the fan based on the effects that certain games have on the computer. So there's 3 temperature sensors in the console, and they measure the temperature and can control the fan based on how the sensors are working. So I thought that was really cool, especially now with a lot of people that have PlayStation 4s that sound like a jet engine is taking off in their living room. So I thought these were a lot of really cool things coming out of Sony this past week. Definitely getting really excited for this. We're only a few weeks away now, so there should be a ton more news coming out as far as reviews for launch titles coming up. Keep it here, Gaming News Weekly, for all the PlayStation and Xbox news. And speaking of launch titles, for the Xbox Series S and Series X, Halo Master Chief Collection will be coming out November 17th. Free for existing owners and Game Pass members. This is a fully optimized version of the game. Runs at 120 frames per second and 4K on the Xbox Series X. This is basically just coming out because Halo Infinite was delayed until next year. So, for those of you that need that Halo, fill in your life, this is going to have to do until Halo Infinite does come out. This is a lot of game for free and for Games Pass members, and I'm sure it's going to look beautiful once it is scaled up. And last up this week, Assassin's Creed Valhalla revealed their roadmap for the post-launch content. Looks like they're planning to include a ton of DLC and support this game for quite a while, including both paid DLC as part of the season pass and free DLC that they'll offer as seasonal content. So if you were planning on buying the game, this is what you have to look forward to. And if you were on the fence about buying this game, hopefully this helped for you to make a decision about what you want to do. And as always, our last piece of business here is our weekly giveaway. We've got 2 winners to choose from. Let's bring up the random number generator. First winner, Renegade Ranger. I know this is his second win during this series, so congratulations to you. Let's see who else we got. And Full Clip. Congratulations to you guys. All right, 10K coming out to both of you. And again, thanks so much for watching this week's episode. Leave a comment. Let me know what you liked or didn't like about the episode or things that were in the episode to be entered into next week's drawing. And again, thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.